Hey everybody, switch this around. You don't want to see me. You want to see where I am at here. How's that? Is that better? We're out in the vast nothingness like we were on Saturday, taking a little break from the news and the world to hide away in the woods of Mill Run Park in upstate New York. Lots of trees, lots of paths. We're going to walk around here a bit and see some different things. I'm going to walk back at first. Probably encounter people here, I would imagine. So if you're bashful, well, make sure when you meet someone out here that you smile and say hello. Hopefully our quality is good. I know it's early in the morning. I don't anticipate a lot of you are going to see this. I've been walking around in here for a while. But we'll see what happens here. All right. Overlooking the pavilion down there. And there's a path this way. Way down there, we'll get down there in a bit, is Limestone Creek, which is a very nice trout stream. You really can't see it from up here, but we'll see if we can encounter it. There's a lot of people pulling in here, so that may interfere with this stream, because if I'm just going to be saying hello to every person that I pass by, well, that's not really a lot of solitude or hiding out, so that may truncate our feed. But let's go this way. This way, this way, this way. If you're out there, pop in the chat, let me know. I think I'll be able to see it. Ow, I just kicked a tree root. That hurts. Watch where your feet go, folks. I'm up on a very high hill right now, and you know, this park is part of the Wayfarers Revised Edition, which is the beginning of the Wayfarers series of books that I've written, of course, culminating now with Light, a Wayfarer story that you should get. Looks like a teepee right there. Or, I don't think they would plan on burning that, because, gosh, it would start a forest fire. But that looks like some manner of, I don't know, looks like a teepee or a teepee skeleton. How about that? All right. Hopefully this isn't all pixelated on you. I know sometimes when I'm moving, it is that. But we'll be stopping various places if this is all pixelated. There's the creek down there again, and we'll get down there closer to it. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let me know if you're out there. Pop in the chat and say howdy. This is a beautiful place. This is a nice hideaway. If you need a hideaway, this is one. And this was a very big part of the Wayfarers Revised Edition. Some things went on in here that could soon be taking place in America. Again, my fiction books are warnings, if anything, folks. They're warnings. Warnings and also encouragement just as much. We're walking out on what used to be an old baseball diamond here. It's not anymore. It's just a field now. But and the sun is very, very bright. The early morning sun. I should have worn some sunglasses. I'm getting a lot of glare. And so we've got this over here. Again, this is about the most unsecluded place out here. But this, again, was integral to the story. So you see that. I mean, if you wanted to get a suntan or just get a nice sunburn, you could spend some time out there on a hotter day. It's quite chilly out here at the moment. So let's head back this way. I'm going to get down near the creek, which is a nice trout stream. The trouble is I've got to go down to it. I'm up here well above it right now. And we're going this way. Again, this is just a little bit of a respite from reporting the news. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of news to report today. It's early in the week. Evidently, Donald Trump is making his announcement about what he's going to do with the Iran deal. Of course, he's probably going to null and void it, I would say. I smell the strong possibility of a military confrontation coming where that is concerned. And we've got All Gone's in there. Scam System is in there. Hi, guys. You were in Cuse yesterday. All Gone. Well, I'm sorry for you, man. You know, Cuse is not really the nice place that it used to be. At one time it was. Cuse is becoming degraded like so many cities in America are. But we're heading back down. We're going to walk down some long, winding wooden steps here. We just have to make our way back. Hopefully, again, this isn't all pixelated. There's my shadow. It's supposed to be behind me. Yeah, 81 is a mess. 81, they're supposed to do a major project on Route 81. Possibly taking it through some culverts under the city. But I sincerely doubt that's ever going to happen. Let's see. Here's the steps that I was just mentioning. And down we go. Down we go. These steps also are in the Wayfarer's revised edition. Again, these steps they're as much symbolic as they are physical. And I've got somebody running up them right now. So we're going to get him in for a minute here. That's a New York State scam system. All right, here's the rest of the steps right here. We're on the way down. We're going to get near the creek here in a moment. All right. Again, I'll be back later reporting more news, I'm sure, but for right now, I'm just taking a break from life. You got to take a break from life. That's a nice area up there, too. Where that path goes. That path goes back toward the village. This place has all the modern amenities. There's restrooms in there. If anybody needs to take a leak, stop right there. There's also a drinking fountain. Make sure you wash your hands, okay? Once you're done, don't be a pig. All right. Heading for the creek, which is a beautiful creek full of brown and rainbow trout. Hopefully, again, this isn't pixelated. I can't tell from this end here. It looks all fine and dandy to me. But then there's also, of course, there's picnic tables and there's things for kids to do here. There's somebody down by the creek right now. I wonder if they're fishing or they're just hogging up the area that I want to put in this live stream. Huh. Well, that's where I wanted to go, right where he is. Should I go push him in? No, I shouldn't do that. That wouldn't be nice. Let's see. He might be fishing. I don't know. He might be. Yeah, he is. He's fishing. He's trying to catch some of those trout I was just mentioning. But this is Limestone Creek right here. And we're going to go further upstream, guys. And there's a lot of trout in here. This is a good place to go if you're in upstate New York and you want to catch some trout. They're all about in here. Yes, they are. This guy is using a spinning rod and reel. He's probably, or is he fly fishing? I can't tell. Let me see here. He probably doesn't want to be on camera. He's still rigging up. I can't tell what he's using for tackle. That's a good spot where he is, though. There's a deep hole right there, so he knows where they are. See, that guy knows where the trout are. He's no fool. Okay, let's go through here. This is off the beaten path right here. I'm gonna get right down by the creek in a minute here. All right. Again, just like Saturday when I was live streaming near the Erie Canal, what could be more fun than this? Seriously. Nothing, right? Well, bear with me. I'm going to take you to a very nice spot. Just hang with me, folks. Don't go anywhere. Get some coffee if you have to. Hey, there's some flowers right there. Yeah, you know, I don't even know what kind of flowers those are. If anybody out there is familiar with floral things, all things floral, well, here's one spot right here. Here's the catch and release sign, okay? They strongly urge you to catch and release. Catch and release. You know, the Delaware River is a good place to fish too, all gone. Here's a close-up of the creek right here. But I'm going to take you to a nicer spot than this even. That's very nice right there. We're going to go a little further upstream. Yes, we are. Again, this whole property here was part of the Wayfarer's Revised Edition, the first Wayfarer's book. And, you know, there's some significant things that take place in here. You wouldn't think that anything significant would take place here, but it could. If you're out there, let me know you're here. We're just doing a little nature live streaming because it's the thing to do on a crisp morning when the sun is shining. The birds are chirping. The trout are probably feeding. I should probably be fishing for them, but maybe later. Maybe later. That's a fence. You don't need to see a fence, okay? That's a fence to keep me from going down there. That's all that's there for. Because they know that I'm prone to doing things like that. You give me a steep bank and I'll climb down it. Yes, I will. And then I'll worry about getting back up again. Almost to a nice spot. So hang with me. This is such a nice place. There's a bit of a playground off to my left. There's a child over there that seemingly is unattended. I don't know where the parent would be. And me, that would cause me concern. Why does this, oh, there's the parent. Okay, parent has been located. Good thing. Good thing. All right, and the parent's probably thinking, who's that creepy guy walking over there with a phone? What's he up to? Is he filming my child? No, I am not. Okay, here's a nice spot right here. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Yeah, there's a lot of unattended children everywhere, all gone. It is troubling. Because in many cases, parents are nothing but children themselves. That's part of the issue. Here's a little branch that comes off the creek right here. It splits off and then it goes downstream that way and back into the main branch. But now this is a very nice area here. Look at these cliffs right here that come down to the creek. And this again was in my story, but if you were to read about this, here's the creek right here. Here's some conveniently placed steps. This is so I wouldn't come down here and break my ankle. But why use steps when you have rocks? That's what I say. And here's Limestone Creek, a close-up view. Shallow right here. Right there, right in the middle of your view is a deeper hole where I pulled a couple of nice trout out in the past. We're going to look more at this, don't worry. And here's that nice bank that's just going to get greener as we head toward June. Here's that rock wall right there that goes down to it. Again, a wonderful place just to hang out, hide out. If you're on the lam from the government, this is a good place to come. I'm just letting you know. They'll never look for you here. Let's see. Okay, we're going this way now. Some more of that rock wall right there. Again, here's a good view right here. I love this little shot right here. You've got these trees that have come down, and this is where the branch of the creek splits off that I was just showing you. And you have the main channel of the creek over there, and then directly ahead of us, of course, is the main channel of the creek. And it is a sight to behold. Let's walk up a little closer. Look at that tangle of roots right there. That's a tangle. We're going to finagle the tangle, okay? All right. I'm not afraid. I'm a nature boy. Let's see. All right, we're up on here now. How much will you pay me if I crawl out on that tree limb? Make me an offer. There's the main channel of the creek. We're going to go over this way to the left in just a second here. Bear with me, okay? We'll stream for a little while longer. Somebody's in here to see this, so yeah, that's the water right there. Okay, now I got up in here. Now I have to get back out. Getting out is always the hardest part. Getting in is easy. Getting out is more challenging. Okay, we got out of there. All right. So nobody wanted to make me an offer to crawl out on that tree limb over there. Does anybody want to make me an offer to crawl through the wet, cold, icy water without waders on? Okay. Let's come around this way now. Again, I hope that this is reasonably clear for you and not pixelated because it's sunny and I am moving. Look at that. Look at that right there. Okay. This is a nice place if you're on the lam from the G. A good place to hide out for you and for me. There's a song in everything, folks. A song in everything. All right. Okay. Let's go. We're going to go a little further up. I'm approaching one of the walk paths over here. I was off the beaten path. Now I'm back on it. Hey, there's a squirrel. See it? He's over there. Yeah, who cares? It's just a squirrel, right? You've probably all seen a squirrel before. Here, prevent Lyme disease. This is important right here. Prevent Lyme disease, wear repellent, check for ticks daily, shower soon after being outdoors. That's the same day you were outdoors. Call your doctor if you get a fever or rash. Could be Lyme disease. Important stuff to know. All right, look at this. Here's a little inlet brook coming in over here. This is a good spot for, I've gotten some nice sized rainbow trout right here. Not so much where that inlet brook flows in, but just over here. Just over here, there's a deeper hole toward the rock wall on the other side there. And I've waded out there just in my sneakers and shorts. It's called the poor man's waders. And water's cold. There's leeches and crayfish, but they don't bother you. So what? You get a leech stuck on you, it's no big deal. You just pull it off. That's all. That's what I do. I've had a lot of leeches stuck on me. That could be my problem, you know that? And there's the rock wall. There, right there in the center of your view is a beautiful hole. It's about 3.5 feet deep, where the big trout like to hide in there and wait for things to come by, like my Panther Martin spinner, for example, or my Phoebe, my gold Phoebe 1/8 ounce spoon. They like that too. And sometimes they even like a good old-fashioned wiggling night crawler. That also works. All right, that's behind us there. There's the playground. Okay. We're getting further in now, folks. Further away from the civilized part of this park into the wilder part now, but there's still the walk path here. Yeah, very nice. There's still that high wall up there, which I would not recommend trying to climb. I did that once. Well, there's another wall in here that I climbed once, and I had a bad time getting back down again. Going up's always easy. Coming down, not so easy. You got to remember that. Okay, here's a shallower area of the creek right here. Again, this is a wonderful place. If you're on the lam from the government, if you're trying to hide out from your in-laws, if you just want to hide away and find some peace of mind and pray, this is a good place to come. Everyone needs a place like this. I've got a number of them, fortunately. While New York State is not a good place to live overall, we are blessed with some nice hideaways here, which is a good thing to hide from our intrusive government. Here we go. Up this. We just went up this right here. See that? Yeah. And going down, that's easy too. That's not a problem. So we're up higher now. There's some caution tape right here. I wonder what happened. And there's some more caution tape right there. Was there a crime scene here? I don't know. I hope not. I hate to think that there would be in a place like this. And just like on Sesame Street, we're going to learn about our shapes now. There's a triangle. Okay, there's a triangle. That shape is called a triangle. So, important to know that. Know your shapes. Here's some pipes in case of drain water or flooding. And that tree probably is the result of one of the many heavy storms that have blown through here. And there's a sign of civilization up there. There's probably a house that would cost, oh, I don't know, probably close to $1 million. A nice place up there. I'd like to live in a house like that, but what would I do with it? Okay. There's pine trees. We got to find some pine trees, folks. There's a lot of pine trees if you go into the right areas here. And we're going to try to find some now. Okay? All right. Again, let me know you're in there. I know there's not many of you. This is early in the morning. This was unannounced. I didn't expect that there would be a huge turnout. And I see what happens when the storms blow through that. Okay? That right there. And you know that probably on the downstream side of that tree right there, that water looks to be a few feet deep. There's probably some nice trout by those boils waiting for stuff to wash down that they can eat. Okay. I'm going to start doing some fishing videos too, I think, folks. I don't know. Kind of expand my repertoire. Nice pool right here. Nice run through this pool. There's some trout in there for sure. You can smell them. They're down there. Might be some suckers in there too, and maybe some fall fish. Creek chubs. Let's see. Look at that right there. That's a beautiful run again. Especially closer to summer, the trout will congregate in there. And the speed of that water slows just a little bit. So right now the water's cold. They don't want to work too hard, so they're laying in the slower water for the most part. But that's not always consistent. So we have that going on right there. Some more houses up there. Some pine trees and things. Nice rock wall. Very nice indeed, all this stuff going on here. All right. Let's go get a close-up look at this over here. This is such a beautiful place. I mean, right now we're surrounded by homes. But we have to go back up on top of the hill again where there aren't as many homes. And there's the creek. There is the high rock wall. There's some homes up on top of that. Still a very secluded area overall. We're about to hit private property, so I'm going to turn around and go back the other way. Actually, we might just bring an end to this right now too. Again, it's early in the morning. There's not anybody watching. Just wanted to show you a little of Mill Run in upstate New York. Nice place to hide out. This is Jim signing off. God bless you, and I'll see you soon.